coming to with, bruh. It's here, bruh. It's finally here, bruh. Game time, boys. It's game time. Now, I'm gonna start off this video by saying, thank God, Baltimore didn't pull that shit out. Now, I know Lamar Jackson and Alfred looked at net as fucked in the first 3 quarters, but I did not want to see that Baltimore defense. I did not want to see that Baltimore defense, no matter what. Well, thank God San Diego kept it together. But it's time, boys. San Diego versus the Patriots, bro. So now, Cordy, I know it took kind of long to bring this video, but I wanted to make sure, I wanted to see like the injury report and stuff like that. So everybody's cleared, everyone's fine. Even though San Diego's had to bring back their tight end, I should find his name, but their tight end, he came off a ACL tear. He had it early in the season. He's coming back. He's supposed to be like the #1 tight end. San Diego, they're 12-4 for the people who don't know the little recap. I'm gonna be looking off my phone because I'm just gonna put a little meme shit. I have something, and I'm just gonna talk off my phone. Yeah, so they're 12-4. There were no scrub this year. They won all the road games. Or no, I think they lost only 1 road game this year. Yes, I think that's what it was. They only lost. I think they're 7-1 on the, or no, they're 8-1 on the road because they beat Baltimore. But I think they're 8-1 on the road. So sorry about that. I don't think they're undefeated. But I know we're undefeated at home. So no, at home we're undefeated. So it's one of those give and take. Is home field advantage really that much of a home field to a team that doesn't really care about home field advantage? They've been striving through it, but they also are in the same conference where Kansas City was. They beat Kansas City. I know they had a tough game. I'm not sure if they won or not. I can't remember off top. I'm pretty sure they were to get Kansas City for a loss. Pretty sure, but hey, I'm freestyling. But yeah, last week it was 20. I'm gonna talk about the game, bro, a little bit. It was 23-17, and beginning that game, I was looking at this. I'm thinking like, yo, this Baltimore offense is not auto-willing to shit. So maybe is these guys' defense really that good? It's pretty easy as a defense when you know, like, if you go into a defense and you see an offense go into something, you audible and they don't audible to nothing. Pretty easy for you as a defense to pin your ears back and get the play going, right? So that's why I wasn't looking too tough on it or really saying like the defense is really amazing, but the defense did play really, really well. So we know at home, we were talking about the whole home field advantage and things like that. We know at home we get about 24 points. I think San Diego averages about 20. Yeah, they average about 26 a game. So I believe we gotta hit 28 to 30 points. And I know we watched that Jets game, but that's some BS. James White, Edelman, but honestly, Gronk has to be like. If we could win this game, now I can't say we can't win this game without Gronk, but if we win this game without Gronk and it's a high-scoring game, I know Brady's the GOAT, but God damn, he's making shit out of turning shit into chicken salad. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't see us winning a game with just Edelman and James White. They're gonna bracket and cover James White, and I don't think Edelman is that exposed that he used to be. So. Kind of hope. Well, Dorsett's one of those wild ones. Dorsett is fast, but it doesn't translate to the field. Like, I don't think he plays up to his speed. Like, I used to think like Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks is really fast. At times, I don't think he was like one track speed. Like, if he was running straight, he was pretty fast. But like going left to right, I don't think he was as fast. So I don't know if Dorsett has that issue. Cause I really don't see Dorsett a lot on the field. When he's on the field, he does make his plays. He just gets catches. So it's not like he's bad, but I don't know. We're relying on Dorsett and Chris Hogan to get open because a defensive player, blowing a coverage. That's what we're relying on. I don't know, but Gronk, Edelman, and James White. I know some of them shot like we have to run the ball. That's a given. Like if we're not running the ball, I don't know if we're going to win. Period. But I'm thinking if we have to run, but when it goes to Brady, when it gets down to crunch time, I'm hoping the defense keep it close. I don't see us really scoring a 30+ game. Not saying I'm back and forth, saying like a 37, 35 kind of game. I think if in the 30s, only one team's in the 30s and the other team is in the 20s. Sorry. So kind of hoping if there's a shootout, that's in my head. If there's a shootout, one team's gonna be in the 30s, the other one's gonna be in like the high 20s or the low 20s. It's gonna be something like that. Or hopefully I'm hoping the defense kind of could hold it down, and because we have played San Diego really, really well in our past. I think it's like 0-3 in like in touchdown to interceptions ratio, so he hasn't really played really well. Really, really hoping if our defense could just hold their team. Now, I know San Diego as they're not KC a high power offense. So I'm not expecting our defense to shut them out completely. I'm not saying that by any means. I'm not saying I expect our defense to hold to like 14 points. But I am hoping they could at least hold them to 24. If we leave and they only score 24 points on us, I'll be happy. Not saying we have that Baltimore defense, but Baltimore defense only gave up 24. Was it 23? Baltimore gave up 23. Gave up 23 points, and they literally were on the field the whole time. The whole time. So being tired and all that plays a factor. So if so the Patriots defense just hold them to 24, I believe that gives Tom Brady enough shots to score, at least to get 3 points, at least 3. We have to score at least 3 on every possession. I'm not saying get touchdown after touchdown after touchdown, but we need to get a lot of more 30s, because if San Diego gets it going the way they want to get it going, I don't think the defense could stop them. It's just because we suck at stopping the run. Like, that's just what it is. We just suck at stopping the run. So if San Diego gets the ball game going, running wise, we're fucked. So I'm kind of hoping our defense kind of hold it down, not really do too much, not to just give us a good amount. I'm saying 24. That's still a lot of points to give up as a defense that has a offense like the Patriots, even though you have Tom Brady. So yeah, anytime you could explode, you know what I mean? Because like put Mans in the right position, it just becomes a brain game at that point. That he has to out scheme the talent with his brain. You know what I mean? So I think I cover how I felt about the defense. I'm not gonna talk about matchups and things like that because everything's gonna be a scheme based kind of game. Like I can sit here and say, I like the matchups of Gilmore versus that person, but I think Gilmore's gonna, depending on how the game goes, I can see them, playing sides. JC on one side, Gilmore's on the other side, or move them around. So I'm not gonna see him, I'm kind of, after seeing how Baltimore play defense, I'm thinking Bill has to be scheme wise because Baltimore schemed the hell out of that game plan. But bro, I gotta give it to Baltimore's defense, bro. If Baltimore had any kind of good quarterback or offense, oh my god, they're scary, bro. That's a hard defense to play against, bro. I don't know if there's a better defense than that in the league, bro. I know numbers may not say it, but there's no other team that has a defense like I think the Cowboys have no one. The Cowboys have a way better offense, bro. A way better offense. So it's not even close. Oh no, man. Baltimore's a different beat. Now, Patriots the offense. In my heart, I don't think we could score more than. I feel like if we're just having a good, consistent day, probably gonna touch 28. That's what I'm kind of hoping. This is gonna be a full team game. I don't see Gronk being Gronk, but I've seen him getting tough catches, getting hit, Element making those plays that he makes, and I have a odd feeling we're gonna get more of James White in the pass game. So if everything's just going well, like I'm not saying great, if we're in the 30s, but if we're just going well, maybe a 20, maybe a 24. If things are just clicking, we get stopped here and there, but we're getting 3 points here, we get a couple 3 touchdowns. Well then if we're doing a lot of field goals, it's not good. But it's in my head, I'm thinking if our defense could stay consistent enough, but let's say our defense is not, and we have to play shot for shot, I don't see us winning. I really don't. That Jets game is a blur to me. I have to see. This is what I rather this year. This is what I'm gonna say to you as the truth. I'd rather us go through San Diego and KC I'm not no cap. I'd rather go to the Colts. But on that occasion, but I want to see us beat the good teams before we get to the Super Bowl and just lose. I hate having conversation with people like, "Oh, Brady lost to this Super Bowl." Brady. So he keeps, and then hear how people talk about LeBron James. LeBron James goes to the finals every single year, and people still talk shit about a guy who goes to the finals every single year. That's a walk-in final trip. To the point he had to leave to go to a stronger conference to a weaker team. But he's just not in there just taking L's in the finals. He's better off losing in the regular season or the regular playoffs than in the finals. It's just a tarnish on your record that you lost to a team in the final. The great player lost to a team in the finals. I don't know why news reporters anchor their talks like that, but that's what it is. So to me, I'm thinking the offense scores 12 points. It's Brady and his brain. It has to be like that. Brady has to mentally get to the point where he's like he knows what defense they're in all times and puts the receivers in the right place all the time, every single time. So if I think about how I think the game's going to go, and still me believing we're going to win, it would be like a 24-3 to 18 to 17 kind of game. So it's a gritty game. Both teams are like they're clashing. It's a real good game, and it's just like whoever makes that mistake gives up the game. My worst case scenario, and I think the defense is going to play however it's going to play. Like I said, hold them to at least 24. So I'm telling you, 24. That means they're still moving up and down the field. It just matters how it looks. 3 points there, 3 points there. If it's just touchdown here, 3 point, you know what I mean? But they're still moving the ball. If to say things go bad, 28 points, and then say the Patriots offense is not what it is, 14, 17 points. So I'm mentally trying to just hope because there's not really much to say about the offense. I'm gonna be real with you guys. We're ass. Next season, half this roster has to leave. Like half the offensive weapons have to go. We need a whole new receiving core, a whole new draft. Like everything has to be new. Like it might be Gronk's last season. It might be Edelman's last season. It might be. I definitely was Chris Hogan's last season, and I think Dorsett's last season. That's all our receivers. The only person that only received that season is Slater. You know what I mean? So I don't have faith in this receiving core. I have faith in Tom Brady and his brain. So I'm not gonna sit here in cameras keep talking off my lip trying to think about things to talk about when it's all hope. That's what I'm gonna be with you guys. I'm just gonna hope San Diego that Tom Brady could out scheme San Diego with his brain and Belichick could out scheme that Phillip Rivers with his defense. His trash ass defense. When you think about it, it comes down to Tom Brady knows that he wanted Gronk to stay this year. He went to Robert Kraft when Belichick was trying to get him the fuck out of here. He's like, no, I want him here. Brady knows that he probably, I don't want to say they would try to trade Edelman or whatever, but they made sure that, I'm pretty sure that these were his group of guys. Because, Amendola did leave. Chris Hogan was pretty on the books. I guess part of this. But he knows the big offensive piece because they probably could have got a first round pick for Gronk. It was him keeping Gronk. So he has to make Gronk 85 again. And that's what I'm kind of hoping with. Got a week off. Got a week to release the game and put his biggest threat. He may not be the same, but that's his biggest target in the best position to win the game. That's what I'm kind of hoping Brady's going to do. I'm putting my faith in. I see Brady come down from 28-3. With a quarter and a half ways to come down from. I see Brady come back from 14 down twice in 2 playoff games. Like, I've seen Brady do it. So, I'm just going to end it off with, I'm going to have faith in my boy Brady that he's just being in a scheme the fuck out of San Diego and put his team in position. And I'm telling you, I'm going to be alright. I'm going to come back to you guys after the game's done. Instantly after the game's done, like, I told you guys so. I told you guys so. Now, if I'm saying I'm wrong, I'm not. You might be on here crying, alright? You already know this. Tell me how you guys feel. Tell me you guys scores. What do you guys think people win and shit like that? Fill it up in the comment section. Till next time. Deuces.
Call me like a rich bitch, limp dick, put it on your daughter and she still called a nut. Patty K, gotta know you bitch like Johnny K. ATL pull up in a roller skates, or lights on like a vibrator.